Even in the winter, you guys still do these tours, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially the breweries. They are everybody's favorite as the winter starts to come on us. They want to have little excursions, and the breweries are great for hosting those days where you just want to get out and taste some great beers.
There's nothing better, like on a cold day, than hunkering down inside like a brewery and having a nice beer and just kind of hanging out.
I have a fun tour for the holiday season I just dropped this weekend, and it's a beer-based. It's all craft beers. We're going to do a holiday tour heading out to Clemson and Orange County Hops and then over to Newburgh. And it's a perfect way for the holiday because everybody wants to be inside these, real cozy, great places. So it should be fun.
Very cool. And you brought a brewery with you this morning.
I did.
Not the whole brewery, but
I did,
the guy from the brewery, Colin's here. This is Gardiner Brewing Company, right?
Yes, this is Gardiner Brewing Company. And I've heard great things about them this weekend. They hosted one of my friend's bands. Four Gun Ridge was there. And they said they are great people, great venue, and great beer. So I'm so excited to have you guys with us this morning.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, they were a fantastic band.
Yeah, welcome, Colin. All right, so tell us a little bit about your brewery. Where are you in Gardiner?
Well, we're in Gardiner, New York, just right on 208. We're right up behind our family's farm. So we're tucked in an old dairy barn right behind Red's farm. And it's a great little spot. Keep it nice and warm for the winter. Downstairs, upstairs is a little cold, but downstairs is nice and cozy. And so, we do live music on Saturdays and Sundays. Just a little tap room right now. Just open Saturday and Sundays, and usually have 4 or 5 beers on tap.
So when did you guys open up? When did you start up?
Last September 8th of last year. Yes.
All right. So, and when did you get into brewing beer? When did you decide? Hey, I want to start brewing?
Yeah, I was living up in Vermont. You got great beer all around you. And
if you're not brewing beer, you're not really living in Vermont.
We had a big kitchen, and I had a buddy who had a small apartment who wanted to brew beer at our place. So he kind of got the itch going.
Very cool. All right. Well, tell us a little bit about what you brought this morning.
Well, today we brought in a pale ale that we typically have on draft. It's called Muffler bearings.
Ooh, got a nice smell
to it. Around 4.8, 4.7, somewhere's in there. And it's 100% New York State ingredients, so all of our grains from up in Germantown and all of the hops were actually grown on the farm.
Now, you're saying this is a pale ale?
Correct. Yep.
I'm sorry, I asked him mid sip.
You did. The hops were grown on Red's farm, on your
Red's
farm.
Yep,
They're right in Gardiner.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So this beer features 100% Cascade hops in this one. We're kind of limited on as far as what we can grow in the Hudson Valley here.
Sure.
So we're trying to just kind of fine tune these ingredients by really seeing what a Cascade from here is compared to a Cascade from the West Coast. Kind of an old hat as far as the hop world goes, but it's a whole new thing when you're growing it here.
Yeah, it's a really great, like a fresh, like clean taste
Absolutely.
to it. And all the beers that I've had with all local ingredients, they tend to have that just that clean, just really nice flavor to it.
Totally, yeah. It seems we've got a wealth of some really great beers in the Hudson Valley right now, especially with all the local ingredients right now. It's be interesting to see what another 5 years even bring.
I bet it's good for you. The way local honey they say is good for you. I bet doing local stuff like that. This beer is good for me.
No,
I think I'll keep
good or not, it's
drinking
delicious. I'm gonna have it. So now this is a pale ale. Do you have other styles that?
We usually keep a stout on all year round. We usually have a couple farmhouses on. We're based out of a farm, so we do try to do quite a bit of farmhouse beers. And occasionally we'll even do some fruited farmhouses. So that's the kind of rotating stuff we have. And then the tap room also usually features a cider or two, as well as some New York State wines. So there's something for everybody.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So is your buddy with the small apartment still in business with you, or did you leave?
No,
you left him in Vermont?
He's still making beer up in Vermont, but nope, he's doing it just on the 5-gallon batch size still.
Very cool. So now, Regina Rose, this will be like one of the stops if you want to.
Absolutely. I would love to bring a group over there. It's a perfect stop up in that area. And I like the fact that you guys are right on the farm. That's always such an appeal where people can see what's happening, what you're growing and everything. Definitely what my groups are looking for. If you'd like to join us for one of these tours, you can hop on my bus. We have a full schedule, or you can do your own event. It's brewbusny.com. That's BREW, busny.com. We'd love to have you. Right. We'd love to go over to your brewery and get to have some great drinks.
Absolutely.
Right, Regina and Rose, thanks so much. And if people want to learn more about your brewery, you guys have a website too, right?
Yeah, GardinerBrewingCompany.com. All the social medias, Gardiner Brewing Company. You'll find us.
All right. Colin, great stuff, Colin. Thanks so much for sharing it with us this morning. Regina Rose, be careful driving that bus out of here this morning.
I will, I promise.
All right, we'll talk to you next week.